This is two males and one female of Madagascar iguanas, Albulurus covieri.
We're now looking through the black painted mesh and you can see the lizard much better. There's a lot of glare on the unpainted mesh. This was the first cage that was built and we're going to modify the cages so there won't be as much glare now. Bert's looking for some of the nests that the Madagascar iguanas have laid shortly after their arrival from Germany.
Bad eggs. See? All infertile eggs. It's already found it. Unfertile eggs.
Bert built as a primary place to breed insects and rodents for food for the animals. A section of trays, raised areas where large cricket boxes which Bert made can be used and giant mealworms can be bred on the top shelf. Since we're just starting out our breeding activities, we're keeping the animals in the warm basement of the Institute for the first winter. Next year we believe we'll probably have enough animals that we'll have to build several large barns, probably extending all the way down to the vegetation in the far end of the field. Behind the house it's sort of a carport which right now is being used as a work area where Bert makes temporary cages for the few animals that we have while we build up our food supplies. We envision that within the next 6 months this entire area will be converted into a greenhouse which is approximately 60 feet long and which we will use for keeping our more tropical animals in during the few cooler months, although most of the animals will be able to stay outside since we've made arrangements in the design of the cages to have insulated hiding places and covering over the screen which should protect all but the most sensitive tropical animals throughout our short winter. But we only have a few animals in this small makeshift enclosure. We've got some Eublepharis maculatus. Colony of various Bahamian Anolis, sagri, and other species which were introduced to South Florida. We hope to use these for the beginning of a very large colony of lizards which can be used as food animals for captive reptile holding areas for some Litoria from New Zealand and other animals which Bert brought with him.
What was it?
This is a West African fat-tailed gecko that the dog is examining.
Hemitocontics. Hemitocontics. This.
Is now the 12th of October. It's been approximately 2 weeks since the last pictures on the presentation. As you can see, the second row of terraria is almost completely finished. Many of the terraria in the second row have had the mesh tops put on. We now have 2 almost completed rows and are ready for Bert to go out on a collecting trip to try to get some native species which can be put into hibernation in preparation for breeding in the spring. Moved the insects inside for the winter. Since we will not have that many, we will take advantage of the heat in the basement. We've moved the rodents out into the barn. The cricket boxes have all been moved and have been replaced